Welcome in. It's me. It is me, the ArcanaAngel. How y'all doing? Welcome into the universal energies, air, water, fire, and earth. Inviting in the Most High, giving honor to the Grand Creator, inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth, inviting you in. Come on in and let's talk about it. Got a whole bunch of confirmations over this new moon energy. Has it been as heavy for you as it has been for me? Have you been using your discernment? CERN is very heavily in the energies, right? With that whole power outage, right? Power quid pro quo. Up on the shelf, y'all. We've been building up to this. We've been following along with the energy. So make sure you continue to follow along with the energies. Saints versus Aints. And ain't it funny? I gotta turn the camera this way for right now because I want to see y'all. How y'all doing. But ain't it funny though how that prank call from that boy from the for trying to keep that boy out of the playoffs or whatever, the drafts or whatever the sports thing is, right? But Aints came out, NO came out under Aints. So we already knew it was something going on with the NO and the Aints and the Saints, the punks. Punk or NO Saint. Confirmation rules the nation. I just had to look the camera in the eye as I said that. Feeling like they was above reproach. But, that's how a lot of people are going to be feeling over the next couple of days. Feeling like they're above reproach. And they probably the very ones that's doing the thing they don't need to be doing, right? Somebody acknowledges holy, but really it ain't. It's really a pun. The haves versus the have-nots. The light versus the dark. We got the bear. The bear came. Now, see, this tripped me up. The bear came out. The bear came out in the last video that we did as the companion to the Knight of Pentacles, right? It was like either somebody was carrying the burden of problems and distress and just having to survive, right? Going through Five of Pentacles energy, bear not having nothing, right? Just grinning and bearing it, trying to get through it. Then the bear also came out as the companion that was going to switch it up on a friend, a close friend, a companion. And it's so funny, the bear flew out, it came out today as the animal energy over the next couple of days. So this is letting me know it's right here. The energy is shifting with that 000 energy. Hi, Rembrandt. That 0 energy. We at the thresholds of revelations, timely revelations. That's what that you see the bright idea. I was gonna pull and see what this bright idea that either this frenemy or this person is leaving from rags and seeing where they going. It's been hard on somebody. It's really been hard on everybody. Everybody kind of been in a bear market. Like, I don't know where you are. I'm in the South. Spirit led, cornbread fed. I am in the South, y'all. And we all been in a bear market. Even though my stocks is up. My stocks ain't up. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about that, even though we're in a recession, as long as we pay attention to our instincts, right? That bear spirit, right? Protecting our boundaries, right? leaving situations that we no longer need, detouring when we need to detour, like really being in survival mode. We all been in survival mode. I know for sure since 2020, but a lot of us a lot longer than that. So we go type in to see where we're on the threshold too, because the energy is shifting. That new moon energy, it's been kind of wild too. It's a catalyst. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the solar flares and the downloads and all the 5D energy they pumping into the atmosphere, right? Pumping us up. The bear stand for physical strength and power. So a lot of that 5D energy, if y'all a couple months ago, Spirit told us this is not the time to be broke or sick. And that's exactly what this stands for. This is not the time to be broke or sick while they doing all this stuff in the atmosphere. Right? Use your discernment. Because something about that power outage, that European power outage, I can't even say it there, but European, y'all know I'm in the South, y'all. The European power outage. Right. It was large, but it was a collaborative thing. A lot of it had to do with research, right? World research. So make sure you tap in. Be aware of your surroundings. The saints ain't necessarily saints, and the ain'ts is still ain't. The ain'ts is still playing around. But we gonna see what these bright ideas that they having. People might not believe it, but this other species on here, right? You can go back. That's what I was just saying. Confirmation rules the nation. If you go back and check the last video, like even this video, the Saints versus the Aints, I titled this video after I did the last video. And then look what happened to the Saints, right? Some people do, some people don't. Whatever species you identify with, you are welcome in this place. We are under a waxing crescent moon, so a lot of people are curious. I'm telling you, it's a lot of curiosity going on. It's a Gemini moon too. Curiosity, anxiousness, agitatedness, eagerness, but difficulty in decision making, right? Difficulty to focus. But that's why Spirit said don't be anxious for anything. Just be prayerful and thankful, be enthusiastic and optimistic, and go for the goal of thirst for adventure, thirst. That's what bears do. They get hungry and thirsty all day long. Hungry and thirsty. Somebody hungry and thirsting for adventure. Especially around this time, this Gemini moon. 5 energy, time of money, time of change and change. Territorial. We're going to break this thing on down. This is just the numerology energy that's going on. And the title, The Saints, breaking that down. Spirit says Saints versus Aints. I know I grew up, I didn't grow up Pentecostal. I grew up Jehovah's Witness, Baptist. Then I got grown, and then I was Pentecostal. And I learned in Pentecostal church saying the saints and the ain'ts. And so when the Spirit dropped that in, when he gave it to me, the saints and the ain'ts, naturally I was thinking, people that are holy, people that are clean and pure, right? Or people just that have a communication with God, right? They really believe in the divine and the most high and the order of things, right? And then the ain'ts was, of course, the ones that wasn't doing what they supposed to be doing. Then we got 3-piece out here. I'm like, the ain'ts, of course, there would be somebody you would want a 3-piece, right? Thanks. Right now, we're not even talking religion. We're just doing numbers, words, meanings, etymology, right? Moon. We haven't even gotten into no religion other than my background, But I love my background because it led me to understanding and knowing what I know that I know that I know. When I was a Jehovah's Witness, when I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, the only thing that resonated to me was the 144,000, 144,000, 144,000. And I was a little girl, mind you. I mean, from the womb until maybe 7 or 8. I just remember 144,000, 104. That's the only thing in church from that little that resonated with me. And then Baptist church never really resonated me as far as their what they was teaching. It was more, they were more worshipers, the singers and it was more of a worship with the whole Baptist thing. But with Pentecostal, it kind of like put it all together. It put the knowledge with the worship, and it was just all one big old party. Yes, I love it. It's a big old party. So that's why I believe that Jesus is the way, right? That you can get to here the easiest way for me, not to oppose energies or go against anything, but I feel like to accomplish death, Jesus was the easiest way for me being born in the South. You know what I'm saying? But 22, we are the great builders. We are the architects of our own lives. Like, we make it happen. Christ consciousness, because that's what he told us that you have to believe. Now, if we talking religion, in the Christian religion, Jesus told the disciples when he ascended, we just left off of Easter. When he ascended, we would be able to do the things that he did even more. And see, I feel like that's where a lot of the religious churches fail, because they don't go beyond the more, But anyway, I ain't gonna get into all of that. We gotta break this thing down. I'm gonna start doing the reading, but it is a shift in the path. The catalyst to collaborations and power. Okay, now you're talking my language. Authority. Overcoming obstacles. One thing that made me laugh about one of the numerological aspects of today was the 435. And when I looked into it, 435, it said happiness over everything. And then when I looked up, I was like, oh my God, happiness over everything is HOE. Like, anyway, I don't know what that have to do with anything, but be true to yourself. You are the great architect. We're going to break this thing down. We got to see first. I'm going to pull and see what's this great idea? What's this smart idea that somebody's having? So I'm going to pull and see, because we do have a companion out here. Somebody's companion is having a bright idea. And it's somebody, I feel like more so it's the companion. So we'll start there. What is your companion, your friend, your compadre? What's this bright idea? High Priestess. It's a secret. It's a secret. That's so funny, because that's the order. Somebody have a bright idea to get some things in order. Right? Coming from that bare energy, we do want to get in order. Right? Somebody's discovering the secret to get things in order. The secret to rehabilitation. Somebody might be rehabilitating in secret. Somebody might be getting their money together, or just their priorities in general, routines together. Somebody had a bright idea, and I love the way that light is shining right on top of that light. It's like extra divine. Like somebody got a real good bright idea. I know that's right, companion. I know that's right, companion. Underlying energy, thinking about long-term stability. 10 of coins, 10 of cups. Oh man, 10, 10, 10. But it had to happen though. It had to happen, or will be happening. I feel like that's past energy, because that's underlying energy. But right now, the next couple of days, somebody gonna have a bright idea, And it could be successful too. I feel like somebody just want to change in their image, want to change the way people see them, leaving a way that was, remember, the strong energy, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Underlying energy, somebody leaving behind a way. That's that change in the direction, a change in interest, a way of picture, so the way that somebody pictured it, that you pictured it. Yeah, somebody done figured it out. Somebody having a bright idea. Two lefts ain't right. Two lefts ain't right. So that's almost like two lefts. Let's see, two lefts. One left, two left. Nah. Two lefts is still left. That is the energy coming around that find out information, that at the threshold to revealing something. Somebody about to up around and find out. Bending corners, effing around, finding out choices. Oh, strong aura came out in the energy too. And when I was telling you about the 5D, 5G downloads, like be aware. Like it could be draining it could make you tired, right? If somebody's feeling tired or burnt out and you're usually somebody that's outgoing and have a lot of energy. It's because of this aura. Pay attention to people's aura. Somebody keeping something in secret though, getting bright ideas. Bright ideas, keeping them to themselves. We got pull. Let's pull. I did want to pull the dark, the dawn, and the light. So I'm gonna pull the dark and see what's motivating this bright idea. Ooh, renewal, reconciliation, making peace with the past. I know that's right. What's motivating this bright idea? What's motivating this bright idea? Knight of Swords in reverse. There could be some real reckless conversation. There could be something not taking off the way that you thought it was going to take off. Right? Something not moving, communication not moving the way that you thought it would move. They have a lot to do with that. We was talking about communicate using facts and figures. Somebody had a bright idea because maybe somebody's facts and figures wasn't adding up. The mad thing. Knight of Swords in reverse. Reckless conversation, action, non-action, shall we say. Something coming to a complete halt. Ooh, a complete halt. Your companion don't like the way this communication ain't moved forward. Don't like this sudden change or the way something ain't developing and they making silent moves. Maybe talking to somebody wise, talking to an elder maybe. Could be talking to an elder. It's motivating, so something that they heard. Oh, because I asked what was motivating this. Communication not going the way they want. A communication, a secret communication. Somebody didn't like what they heard. What's giving them this bright idea? What's giving your companion this bright idea? Five of Swords. Communication, told you. I don't like the way, yeah, somebody got cut off in a romantic situation. Somebody cut out communication. Laid something to rest. Somebody laid something to rest, and that's what gave your companion this bright idea. Or your companion laid something to rest. I asked what's motivating they bright idea. Somebody's reckless behavior, reckless communication, non-communication. Yeah, cut off. Knight of Swords in reverse. Something coming to a sudden halt. Reckless conversation. That's the dark. Tell you, laid something to rest. Somebody successfully laid something to rest. A friendship, a habit. Somebody successfully laid something to rest, and now they feel confident. Confident. That did come up. We did see judgment. We did get judgment. Feel like somebody definitely was trying to stay neutral in the situation. And yeah, maybe that's the person. Yeah, somebody could have been trying to stay neutral. Hermit energy, trying to just be the advice, be somebody's friend or backbone. And look at that judgment, the Sun and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, but somebody that didn't have the right intentions. The Queen of Cups is usually somebody that you talk to. I'm telling you, somebody had a conversation with somebody and didn't like what they had, and it's sparked sparked a bright idea in somebody. Motivating. Yeah, somebody wanted to get unstuck. Unstuck. What was motivating them? They cut it off. I know that's right. Anything else? Yep. Getting unstuck. Nothing but swords for the motivation. Look, even underline. Seven of Swords. Relationship problems. Relationship problems. Run and tell my mama, or run and tell somebody else with relationships problems. Right? Or leaving one situation thinking the great, yep. Judgment keep coming at. I'm telling you, at the threshold. At the threshold of revelations. Seven of Swords. Running back to hidden knowledge. Running back to a hidden situation. Blocking something off. Five of Swords. By enemies necessary. Protecting. Feel like somebody's territorial. Wow. You know what? Somebody had to block somebody. And it's like they went back to talk to somebody. And the five swords that he holding, running backwards, is like when he got to wherever he was going, he had to use them. Look, and then you have the Knight of Swords. Then you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. No more swords, no more communication. No swords, no communication. The very thing that's like the saints, I said, the very thing that somebody called themselves doing, running back. The trick they tried to play on you or feed you, blocking off. We're going to see what they blocked off. Probably you. No communication. High priestess is silent. Secret. Yeah, but somebody's motivated to get unstuck. Get out of a mental prison. Somebody's motivated to come together finally with something. Somebody's thoughts is finally coming together. Okay, that's that bright idea. Somebody's thoughts is finally coming together, taking a step back and doing what's best for them from the 8 to the 7, blocking out distractions. Because if you take from the 8, if you use those two swords, like the 7 of swords, if you come out this 8 of swords and take a step back, block out distractions, then you have 6 swords. I feel like it's going to be a conversation or argument that reveal the truth. Somebody go scream out or yell out the truth. Because after you block out there, you move to 6 swords, karma waters. But this 6 swords come with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Conversation, situation. Coming to a complete stop. Developments coming to a complete stop. Let's see what's dawning. Oh, trust the process. Who do we trust? We trust the process. It's feminine energy. Feminine energy, trusting the process. Masculine energy going with the flow. I don't like the way that they going in different directions, but we'll break this thing on down. Because like I said, somebody is getting cut off or has gotten cut off. Somebody leaving a situation. Somebody going to get some advice. I hope don't nobody have, you remember I said somebody's going to have an argument or something. Be aware. Be aware of feeling pumped. Like the where you act out, you end up in jail. Like it's almost like giving it, daring somebody to do something. Somebody's territory, I'm telling you, somebody's going to go back to a place, a sacred place, a place they think is sacred to them or safe to them, and somebody's gonna be there. This unwanted, somebody's territorial energies out here. Protect the loved ones. Somebody's gonna have to go and save somebody too. Be aware, because the energy of the bear protecting your loved ones is out here. And I want to see why it have something to do with the detour. I feel like you might have to, like, if you remember trusting your instincts, like if you get the instinct to go back, to put something on hold, to go and check that out, I feel like you just might save somebody's life. Wow. Because the 6 of coins is out here helping others. Yeah, for sure. Somebody could be going to jail, so be aware. But what you gonna do to protect your family? Mama birds out here. This a papa bird that's cutting somebody out. But it's a mama bird in jail, so I don't know. Or a papa bird with long hair. Don't curl. Let's see, let's get something that's relating. What's appearing? What are we at the threshold? Oh, root chakra. Old habits, old belief, old people, old places. Root chakra. Beginning. A beginning, new beginning. We coming off that new moon energy, new passion. Okay, the start of some new passion. I know that's right. That base, that root chakra tapped in. Protection. We like that ace energy. The beginning, the start, the family. Somebody might be a little bit nervous about this new beginning, right? And this new start. We do get a little nervous. Something about some brain activity too, some new, something about some brain activity. So definitely those new thoughts, right, of how to get, because we did talk, what's the new, we asked, what's this new idea that your companion is getting, right? If it's not you, it's them or somebody in your environment. But we asking specifically for your companion. They want to get some things in order, cutting some things out. How nobody's there now, right? What's showing up, what's happening is the base chakra. New people, places, and things, new attitude. I'm getting like new attitude, a new approach, a new approach, a new approach to life. Okay, I know that's right. What else? A new approach to life. Daydreams and decisions. Then we say it was decision time. Gemini full moon. Curious. Spirit said positive actions will be rewarded. That 7 energy. Spirit said it's a beneficial time to FAFO. Okay. Somebody might feel like they benefits or beneficiaries or they money is against them, or just things or everything is against them. Spirit said if you're a saint, you go be patient. Ain't no playing around. If you ain't no playing around. But we ask, what's related? What's showing up? Right? Success and growth. Okay. Something you've been looking for. If you've been looking for whatever you've been looking for, whatever is lost, whatever you've been seeking, whether it's knowledge, a person, whether it's that watch, whether it's that purse you was looking for, you lost your wallet, your ring, whatever you've been seeking for. Could be 2 things. Communication coming in. Ooh, 8, 9. It's almost like soon as this new beginning happens, let's go take off. 8, 9. The Spirit said open up. So it's almost like as soon as you start getting these opportunities or this news, somebody might feel like closing up their 4 energy, right? Or start listening to everybody else instead of themselves, or forgetting to take care of yourself. But I feel like that's part of the change. Spirit said take care of your health, opening up to these new ideas, these new things, this new revelation is what's going to cause an upgrade in your health, in your money, in whatever season you is changing. What's coming in? Opportunities. Whatever you seeking for, what you looking for? What are you seeking for that's going to bring true happiness? What you hungry for? Spirit said embrace a sense of promise, because it's on the way. Whatever you lost, you go find it. Success and growth. Abundance. We like to see that 8. Right? We like to see that 8, material and financial growth. Let's get grounded. Let's get grounded. Remember, just get up. Let's get grounded. Oh, one thing I did want to tell y'all, and these dogs are barking too. You see how quiet they got? One thing I wanted to tell y'all, okay. By the time you see this video, it's probably gonna be like a 7-day, right? Energy of the 7 mysteries, mystics. And it's been a lot of spiritual activity around, with that reading that we got, the discernment reading, the last reading that we did, discernment. It was telling us about the spirit guides that are with us, our spirit companions, and the spirits that is inhabiting those people that's around us, right? And so it's a lot of spiritual activity. And I was pondering, and among pondering, I was like, usually we don't get this kind of activity until like October, where I am. I'm in the South. So that's when they say the veil is real thin, right? And you see all the ghost activity, paranormal activity. And so I was like, what's 7 months ago? And 7 months ago was October. And then it was like, what was the next thing? It was like Christmas. Like I've been a day ahead and 2 days ahead, like jumping. It's almost like jumping timelines. Like waking up, I woke up a day ahead. I was 2 days ahead on another thing, and it was like the time has shifted. We really have shifted. That's why Spirit said rely heavily on your instincts, or you better know what you know, right? We don't get bound by our roots, but we build on our roots. But I was like, it's a lot of spiritual activity going on, for sure. But let's get grounded. That was just my little thing I had wanted to not forget to tell y'all. Be aware. Remember, Spirit already said you got spirit companions, and be aware that spirits. Remember, we are not fighting flesh and blood. We are fighting spirits and entities and beings and principalities of higher places. Be aware, the grand is rising. So, are you gonna come down to earth? Use your discernment. Let's get grounded. Let's get grounded. Saints and ain'ts. What do we need to know about the saints and the ain'ts? Saints and the ain'ts. Wise woman and the divine Sophia. Oh, newly risen. Okay. I told y'all it's a whole new world. Or it's about to be. Whole new accomplishments. Whole new relationships. Whole new powers. The 22, that's all about the architect. The master building. I just told you the grand is rising. That's the underlying energy. Authority over all. Remember, ambitious, being the potter, being the creator. Creators create. Yeah, going from being all tied up, going from people turning they back on you, going from karma to karma, people gang stalking and spying, everything that felt so good, wasn't good. People that's done left you out in the cold. People that's done played tricks on your mind, your money, left you tangled. Spirit say you done fought your way up out of there. You about to rise up. I love that. We got the Divine Sophia and the Wise Woman. Shout out 607. It take him to talk about the Divine Sophia. It take him to talk about the Divine Sophia. But she came out with the 10 energy. We talked about their reputation, their image, the long-term goals, and career right up under seek. What you're seeking is on the way. You understand me? That's a blessing. That's a blessing all in itself. And the wise woman came right up under open up. So I don't know, it's almost like some young people need to open up to their elders. Right? We did get that high priestess energy. Right? Somebody going back, getting wise counsel, root energy, opening up to your elders. Open enough to receive the messages, open enough to receive the crossover messages. Let's read. Y'all know I got to read. I'm a reader. I read the sun, moon, stars, quasars, and I read you too. I'll pull your card. The wise woman. You don't chose your totem. Totem is a lifelong companion. We was out talking about your companion. You don't choose your companion or one-time visitors, the right spiritual tools for the job, or learning from your lifelong companions and one-time visitors. So this is just being open, like I said, being open up to receive the knowledge, right? The wisdom, the understanding. Whether it's somebody that you've been dealing with for a long time or somebody you just meet at the grocery store. Let's see. It says scholars define totem as a bird, a fish, an animal, a plant from which a person draws their purpose, meaning, and being. But in the case of clans or families, totem defines a guiding spirit, but also assures the health and safety of the clan. That's that protect your loved ones. I'm telling you. I don't know. Did y'all call y'all mama? When Spirit told us to call our mama last time? If not, shame on you, but this is a new opportunity. Call your mama or your mother figure. But it says, the totem also assures health and safety of the clan. Clan members cannot, for example, aunts, clan, there go the aunts, cannot marry one another. Imagine that. So somebody ain't supposed to be banding together with somebody. Somebody bringing shame upon the family by whoever they dealing with. And this will spark somebody's companion to make some changes and cut some people, places, and things off. Outside influences. Many of those who name themselves with their totem animals derive their identifiers, identities, worldviews, and interactive behaviors from those animals. Although many non-traditional spiritual communities define themselves as families, their members are for the most part not blood. Within these communities, people with the same totem enjoy a level of fellowship usually associated with one's close relations. Blood ain't always thicker. That's why I was saying, like, crossing over, like learning from somebody different, associating with somebody different, forming a bond with somebody different. Like if it's a relationship, it's the older, these are two women, but these are feminine energies. So by this one being the wise one man, I feel like this one here, the older person, the wiser older person could be either earth sign or water sign or feminine energy, one that was born as a lady. This one is just opening up the same thing, but it's not necessarily, I feel like it have to do with mostly a young lady, right? Or somebody that identify as the feminine. But this is could be a man. This older person could be a man as well, dealing with a younger person, uncle, right? Uncle and niece, brother and sister. Time to open up. God and spirit says lifelong companions, even those one-time visitors, can assure you health and safety of the clan. I like that. Okay, now let's see what hey y'all again. Hey y'all. Hey y'all again. 10. Let's see. I didn't think this reading was gonna be this long, but you know I'm spirit led, cornbread fed. It's what God say. Not me. God's time, not mine. Adventure. Didn't I tell you somebody was craving for thirsting, hungering, and thirsting for adventure? Confirmation rules the nation. Who is that person that said, do people really believe? How you don't believe it when you see it? I guess that's like the doubting Thomas. Even when Jesus came back, that dude said, prove it and show me the scars. Prove it and show me the scars. The adventures and misadventures of wisdom. Pain is inevitable and suffering is optional. Do not let the things that bring you down prevent you from going forward in time. No one is perfect. There are some things that cannot be known. Questing for the unknowable leads to disruption. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I said, your companion got a bright idea, and it's a secret. And looking for stuff that don't mean you no good, go embarrass you. Whether it's at work, a companion is just, remember, a long time friend, one time friend, family member, clan. Let me see what's going on. It's so funny. It's so funny because this definitely have to be the high priestess we was talking about. The friends giving advice. Look at that donkey. Two people. So naturally, this is the donkey. Your companion might feel like a ass. Because we ask what is giving them, making them have this bright idea. This what's making them move the way they move. Five of Swords energy, Seven of Swords energy, Knight of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords. They feel like an ass. So they have to get some help. Whatever they was looking for didn't work out. But it's leading to success and growth. So that's like all ideas ain't gonna work out at first. Right? You gotta push through. Gotta push through. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, push through. Chase it down. Success and growth. I wore that. It's so funny, that last video that I wore, it's grapeling. It said grapeling on the t-shirt. And that's they mascot, the tornado. Continue to chase down your dreams. Somebody then turned their back on somebody. And they being, how can I say, stalked? Because when I hold these up, see, somebody's back is turned to a chaser. Somebody is blocked communication, just like we said, Four Swords energy. Somebody like, if I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. Ooh, love. Love your companion. Misadventures. Don't let it get you down. Yeah, just because something didn't work out. Let's see what the light. Let's get some on the light. Look, power light. We talking power and light. Got that power. Got that power over somebody. Harmony, peace. Oh, somebody got power over their friends. On social media, somebody is very highly aware, like highly in tune. Somebody got power of you in a group, or yeah, like on a team or something. Somebody is either coming up, or somebody got a whole lot of respect and love and power. Somebody, if you don't know, you about to get that information. Yeah, a group, a pledge. Okay, so let me get off of it. But you know, we talking a higher order now. Good and perfect. 8-8. High priestess. Be aware of the decoys. Be aware of the decoys. Why is they getting this? Why is they getting this? First of all, I have two questions that I want to know, that I want to bring to light. First, I want to know is why, like, why are you now wanting to seek advice? Like, now, why now? Why now do you want to seek higher authority or higher knowledge? Why now? Oh, it's tired. Just want to make that change. Want to make that change. Reevaluating, meditating on how the games they played. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me if I keep going down this road, I'm going to end up, on display. Because that's what they do. Wow. And you know what? The only one I like to explain on this card, the only one that's dead on this card, even women and children, the white horse coming for everybody. Is this the Pope? Hold on. Well, the Pope just did die, but the Pope, he's still alive right here. I didn't even know I've never seen the Pope in this card before. Wow. Saints. Saints versus Saints. Y'all let me know. Have y'all ever seen the Pope on y'all death card? But it's the one that resists. The one that's dead. Wow, they made me a little shaky. Saints. Made me a little shaky, Saints. Yeah, somebody having communication near-death experiences. Could be with their job, their finances, at home, risk of losing their home, risk of losing everything they done grew or had. Hmm. Looming. Yeah, it's like they could feel it looming. People around them passing away, they can like feel it looming. Yeah, they ready for longing for something different. Yeah, needed some help. And I'm telling you, it's good communication. And the next question I want to see is, because this cutoff, right, sparked this decision. They cut out this chaser, right? They cut out this chaser. And then running backwards. That means it's like running backwards towards the high priestess, running backwards towards the base, running backwards towards a safe place. Yeah, coming from somebody was for the streets. Uh, Somebody I know is Urea. What's coming to light? The real question. What really made them change they, I ain't gonna say change they mind, start making these silent moves. Gave them this little spark to want to be successful and grow and open up, chase their dream, be somebody brand new, identify what really caused the spark. What really caused the spark? Investments. Mhm. I feel like what really caused the spark. Let me look on. Yeah, look here, the Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Investments. Looking back, right? Looking over the soul contracts, life contracts, bills, relationships, health, wouldas, shouldas. What is the pros and cons of it all? Right, actually spending time to reflect, spending beneficial time, looking where you need to, like, in order to move to the next stage, what you need to work on, right? You took a loss. We all did. That's what we said, the bear energy. They already coming out in the bear energy. But it's like they know how to survive. They know that they always looking at how they always seem to come out come out all right. Whether it's another chance in a relationship, on the job, new house, car, whatever it is, seem to bounce back. I always know how to come back. But I see a big part of their thinking is how far they went or how far somebody went to do something. Like, what did I really what did it really cost me? What did it really cost them? Right? The cost to travel, the cost to go in a different direction, the cost to love, the cost to be with this person or that person, the cost of the drama, the unnecessary drama, the cost of these goals, the cost of these friends. Remember, Spirit been telling us to watch out for our friends. Knight of Wands out here, that is somebody that's very friendly. Queen of Cups, very friendly, very sociable. The cost of everything that they done been through, all the friends, all the activities, all the health scares, all the mental anguish, all the times you couldn't open up and be yourself, and all the times that you took reckless behaviors. This is they thinking. This is the true. What really made them wanna, like I told you, they seen it coming. They don't want to take no more losses. They see it coming. I see death around the corner. Truly, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, wanting success, recognition. Knight of Wands. Leaving things they were tied to and bound, even if it is their family member, their clan, right? Those old ways, old habits behind, seeing how reckless they were towards the family, like things that they built at Ten of Pentacles, seeing how reckless they were towards their journey, their own journey. It's causing them to walk away from things that no longer serve them. That's the great cutoff. Rite of passage, Eight of Cups energy. I feel like money, right? I feel like money is out here. I feel like somebody was a natural giver and somebody's reflecting on how they naturally gave and rarely received back, right? Somebody's going towards wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, a new opportunity. New opportunity, leaving something that they thought was stable, secure. Surefire is what I'm hearing. Surefire. Who talk like that? I'm from the South. We don't talk like that. Saints and ain'ts. That sound like somebody who might be from oh yeah, that sound like an ain't. Is this somebody that's witty? Mm-hmm. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Unblocking. Unblocking a mind. The Swords energy in reverse. They don't want to be blocked out to love. They don't want to be blocked out to new opportunities. They don't want to be blocked out. They don't want to be blocked out to somebody that they can talk to and relate to and have the same interests. I'm hearing my little friends. Okay. My little friend, the moon and Gemini. My little friend. They little friend is ambitious. They little friend is ooh. I want to hear opportunist. Opportunist is not a bad thing though. That means it's somebody that takes opportunities that come. Remember, Spirit said they about to come. Open up, seek, and you shall receive. Yeah, they little friend. They little friends. Opportunities like they know how to adapt through different situations, survival, through any opportunities. They know how to make a decision. The Lover's card, life-changing decisions, communication. So if you were looking for communication from your companion, they'll be communicating with you or communicating with their little friends. Hopefully you their little friend. I'm just saying. We ain't broke that part down yet. Somebody take somebody's breath away. Mm-hmm. Mm. Unblocked. Ready to take a leap. Knight of Wands from the okay. From the knight to the king. What's really making them want to make this decision? Got this great idea that they keep in a secret. The silent move that they making. Seriously, I hate to say it. Escape route. Escape route. No, they just think it's time for a change, right? They just think it's time for a change. It could have been an accidental meeting with somebody, but just the accidental meeting. They wasn't even looking for nothing. Like if you looking for somebody, Spirit says it's a time to be open. Right? Somebody's open to let the wheel turn. Open to let the wheel turn. In romance. Open to let the wheel turn. Oh, pleasure, romance, equality. Love. I'm trying to get around it, but yeah, somebody's open. Like that's what made giving them this bright idea. Like they want success and growth. Willing, thinking about where they invested, thinking about what had them tied, not being blocked off to a true friend, to true companion. Somebody might have been okay. Whoever is looking for your person, whoever got they back turn, your person got their back turned to them because they not healed yet. They have no shine, no star power, no ambition. Remember, and it could be you. I don't know, it could be you. Saints versus ain'ts, people that thinking they is and they really ain't. Cause it flew right on top of the chaser. You know if you chasing or not. Whoever doing the chasing don't have no shine, little too flirty, not willing to learn, unteachable, uncoachable. Whoever doing the chasing just ain't got it. They ain't ambitious. They don't assert themselves, and if they do it reckless. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They get around, start energy. They anxious too, especially when that's how you can tell who they really want because they get anxious around them real bad. I don't know why they up in the energy. We talking about your companion. Your companion got your they back on turned on somebody that's chasing them. We talking about your companion. So they probably being stalked right now. Chased right now. It's a good yup. Popping up. Popping up. A meeting. Popping up a meeting. This meeting might be the final meeting. Oh, at the threshold. Popping up. Final meeting at the threshold. I like that. Ace of Cups, underlying energy, judgment, hangman. You know, you got to lose to win. Seeing a new perspective about a situation. Person, place, thing, an idea. But the Ace of Cups is out here. That's what it is. They just want a new image, new identity. They want to accept the gift that the Most High is giving to them. So your companion is coming out in saint energy, right? Turning their back on the chasers, actually wanting better for themselves, in commune with the Most High and able to receive a gift, right? The High Priestess, getting wisdom from elders, acknowledging what's right and what's wrong. Like, hey, putting themselves in position, baby. Putting themselves in position. What else? I didn't even get to ask my question. So the cards start popping out. But I do want to know why now, though. Why now? Why now? They just want to be happy. Like I said, they want a new reputation. They want to be happy. They want a new reputation. Like, why not now? That's what somebody's saying. Why not now? I'm patient. I'm kind. I'm a saint. Somebody ready to see that miracle. You understand me? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Anything else? Why now? Ten of Cups. Want emotional fulfillment. Want a close emotional bond. Want a bond that's built on mutual interest, on getaways, on quality time. A bond that's built on, like I said, a good reputation, like no blemishes. Like, this is long term, stable. It's just all good. Protection. Right, ready to level up. Ready to level up emotionally. Ready to level up socially. Ready to level the money up. Okay? Too much is given, much is required. Ready just to level up in all areas that bring total fulfillment. Justice is time. Yep. It's time. The Hermit. Somebody doing some investigating. I don't even feel like they're doing no investigating. I feel like they done seen everything that they needed to see about a situation that sparked these silent moves. There's that Five of Swords, right? The more we break this thing on down. Wounded warrior. Somebody want to run away from heartbreak. Your companion is sparked to make a move. Sneak away. They sneaking away from. They sneaking away from a decision that they thought was wise. It is not. Turned out to be not. Somebody was faking. Air sign, fire sign, Sagittarius, or just a man. It could be a woman if it's any one of those other signs. If it's a woman, it's a fire sign, or air sign, or a Sagittarius. Somebody running away from somebody. That's that buried energy, that friend that's just as toe down as you. Probably the one that ran a slick idea, slick play. Now they running back to the real philosophier, the real truth, the real keeper of the knowledge. What's the true message about this bright idea that your companion ain't got? What's the true message? Look who came out. Look who came out. The chaser. What's so funny is I feel like, hold on, let me see. What's the true message for this bright idea before I get to talking? What's the true message? What's the true message of this bright idea that your companion had? What's the true message? Anything else? Ooh. I ain't even gonna show y'all what's under here. Because it was looking good and then it went off the rails. So the chaser came at. And what made me laugh is because he have his back turned to somebody that is chasing him and facing somebody that I feel like not necessarily chasing them, but want them too. You got talking. Interested in somebody. See, they interested. They talking to somebody. They interested in chasing somebody. They dreams, text calls. Could be you. If you ain't doing the chasing, it could be you. Somebody looking at some pictures, it could be this person that's chasing them because it did fall on their side. Yeah, with the coffin. Liberated, free, reborn. And it's right over this person, this star in reverse. Coffin, free. Okay. Shot. Sudden change. Sudden change has somebody open up. Ooh. Something ended so something new can begin. Suddenly, though. I think that's what's going to shock a lot of people, that the sudden change. Like, is this real? Is this real? That's what it looked like. Somebody said that it's not no punk. Somebody was in a three-piece situation. Somebody was playing around. We're going to break this thing on down and get up out of here. Call out some signs. Let's see. What's about to be revealed? What we at the thresholds? But ain't no more room. Right over the 5 of Swords. Ain't no more room. Ain't nobody got no more room for playing around. King of Pentacles don't play around. King of Pentacles about their business. Ain't no more room for fake ones, for frauds. Ain't. Somebody said they is not the one. Somebody is at the threshold of telling somebody they not the one. Ooh, be cautious, risk of losing a relationship. Because somebody said it is enough to share. They supposed to have enough to share. So somebody could be asking for something big and for something they don't want. They ain't like, man, no, I ain't got it. What's at the threshold about to be revealed? The somebody discombobulated popping up on your door. But what's about to be revealed? is what really excites you. Somebody about to have a opportunity to really step out of a uncomfortable situation, see what really excites them, come up out of a situation that was out the discombobulated and what like having you in a confused mindset, right? Just not being an equal give and take situations, whether it's on the job, right, with your hours or communication with your lover, or even just who paying for gas in the carpool, right? Taking the kids to school. Spirit said you got to have an opportunity to consider what excites you, to open up, to free your mind to say something. And don't be emotional, be logical for a source energy. Don't be hurtful with your communication, is what his spirit is saying. That whatever is revealed to you at this threshold, it's coming in quick, coming together. At the threshold. Oh, that's fast incoming messages. And we got the bear. The bear is an excellent swimmer. Somebody could be getting some information about pregnancy, or somebody wanted to know if they little swimmers was swimming right along. Yes, your little swimmers are swimming right along. So if you was a man, masculine or feminine, wondering if your partner's little guys could get through, yes, they can get through. Just be patient. Get in that saint energy. Be dedicated to the task. So it's about to be revealed. Confirmation rules the nation. Risk of losing a relationship is out here. A relationship that was a good one. Somebody is at risk of losing that 10 of Pentacles. But see, that's what I'm saying. Is it really a risk? Are they really taking a risk, because it's a calculated plan? Because we got victory moving towards somebody walking away from a 10 of Pentacles. Your companion walking away from a 10 of Pentacles. So if you feel like your relationship is all that, you might want to recheck. See what you and your partner's definition of real success is. What your real hopes are. Time to reevaluate your strengths in this relationship. Because I'm feeling like y'all just really natural opposites. And somebody's being strong enough over the next couple of days to take authority, and it's about to be revealed that yes, it is a good relationship, but it's just not meant to be. Ooh. Yeah, it's about to be revealed. Somebody might be crushing on somebody else. I'm in love with somebody else, crushing on somebody else. Love. The King of Pentacles energy. We only got one person out here. So far, the only person we have out here is the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. But all these other energies do represent. But I feel like it's somebody that's alone out here. Like your companion is alone. They might be crushing on somebody. They might be in the 10 of Pentacles. It's like being surrounded by a lot of friends in a group, like what we was talking about, but still feeling alone, just going alone. Doing a lot of thinking, contemplating in the head action. At the threshold, but that's why it's about to come out. Yeah, Eight of Swords is about to come out. So many thoughts. It's just so many thoughts have kept your companion in paralysis. Like can't move. Eight of Swords confirmed by Eight of Swords. That's what Spirit said. Put emotions aside and open up. Somebody's about to put emotions aside and open up, speaking a truth about a crush, speaking truth to power. That's where the power is, in the truth. That's where the true power is, in the truth. We got strong Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy. Let's see. What is uncertain? Who is in this Eight of Swords? What's this Eight of Swords? Uncertain on how to move forward. Uncertain on how to end something, Four of Swords. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 of Swords. Ooh, uncertain on how to cut somebody off peacefully. Like just a peaceful split. Somebody's uncertain about if they listening, if they can hear from, if they hearing from the Most High, or if it's all in their head, if it's real, if it's fake. What's real? Yeah, is it real? Is it fake? Uncertain. Uncertain about this success of this household situation or this structural situation, this home situation. It came out sideways. Came out sideways. Right over. Well deserved. So I feel like it's a home situation. This Ten of Pentacles situation is still going on right now because it said risk of losing. But it's definitely a choice that needs to be made. Probably between the two. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. Yeah, the wise fool. Somebody needing to take a leap. Thinking about taking a leap. Thinking about possessing something. Willing to take a leap. Somebody willing to take a leap. Look at that. Knight of Cups. He sure is willing, ain't he? What's this happiness over everything since the Knight of Cups came out? Because to me, he is the HOE of the deck. Taking stock. Happiness over everything. What really make you happy? Right, taking stock. Why are you scared of somebody leaving? What you willing to put in to chase your dreams? Taking stock of what really got a hold on you. Happiness over everything. Not feeling comfortable. I feel like this is saying be glad about your differences. Be glad about what make you different. Right? King of Wands, he is a little different. He is a little quirky. He's not as quirky as an Aquarius, but he do have a certain je ne sais quoi. Happiness over everything. And that's what the King of Wands don't get off his throne unless it's beneficial to him. The king, if it's exciting to him, if it's passionate to him, the King of Wands, if it's not exciting, passionate, if it's not hands-on, hugging and cuddling, if it's not fire and desire, the King of Wands is usually not interested, right? Somebody's definitely taking stock in their happiness. What is the fire and desire? What bring them to fire and desire? It's going to make somebody extremely happy when they get a text, a call, or email. It's on the way. Or if you need to make a text or call or email, somebody's going to be extremely happy to receive it from you. Happiness over everything. Yeah. What floats your boat? Ooh. Saints. What floats your boat? If you can't beat them, join them. Happiness over everything. Look at that Seven of Swords energy, right? Leaving what you thought was good, the grass. Leave it where you thought the grass was greener, but they really just had played you. Whatever the situation was, you got played in it. And then running back to wisdom, running back to truth, the high priestess, because if you can't beat them, join them. And I'm going to go over here where we plan to win. See, the Seven of Swords, he plays to win. Happiness over everything. You can't beat them, join them. Somebody not going to be happy until they have it on paper, until they make it official, put it on contract. Contract, Seven of Swords is contracts too. And they say, get you a good lawyer. Somebody is not going to be happy until they finally separate. Like, oh, if whoever's companion is leaving a Ten of Pentacles situation, because we got that, right? Walking away from a long-term tie. Get a good lawyer, because it's cheaper to keep her, is what they said. I don't know. That's just what just came to me. Get a good lawyer, leaving this Ten of Pentacles situation. Whether it's job, family, but it's something that you've been at for a long time. It's just been slowly deteriorating, right? To where it finally have to be cut out. Five of Swords. Especially if it's a romantic relationship. If you was married, right? Somebody eager to get married, somebody eager to cut somebody out, get it all on paper, prenups, all of that. Contractions. That came out in the Aints energy. Contractions. Contracts. Okay. Side note, remember we found out that somebody's little swimmers is working. Yeah, somebody's definitely gonna be having a new addition to the family. Let's see, happiness over everything. Anything else for happiness over anything? Oh, okay. HOE, spa day. It'll make somebody real happy for a spa day. Remember, Spirit did encourage us to have a spa day a couple of days ago. Said it would purify us, clean us, and kind of, he said once we had that spa day, it was gonna bring in waves and waves of whatever it said on the video. You had to beat her or go back and watch it. But it says pure rewards. Saints, pure rewards, happiness over everything, doing what's best for you, being comfortable in your own space. Nine of Pentacles energy, we know the Nine of Pentacles energy usually has well protected boundaries. Very few friends, if all, not many people that come into their safe space. Very territorial. Well protected. Spa day, happiness over everything. Set healthy boundaries and take care of yourself over everything. Talk more. Spirit said talk more. Talk more, you'll be more persuasive. Okay. King and the Queen is out here. King and Queen, this Queen energy is overcoming. Somebody overcoming. Somebody's companion is overcoming something. Hopefully. That's a good sign. Overcome. Okay. And this overcoming obstacles is right here under this 7 energy. So let's see. What is somebody's companion overcoming? What is somebody's companion overcoming? Fell on the floor, so we ain't go on. We ain't go use it. But failure is an option out here. Overcoming something like that they thought maybe they was about to lose or fail at. Overcoming obstacles. You can only imagine the obstacles that they overcoming. Overcoming distractions. Overcoming distractions. What kind of distractions? Let's see what kind of distractions. Money. Things. Physical things. 3 of Pentacles. chilling with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of outside when it's supposed to be inside. Overcoming obstacles of just how they see things in general. The routines and the part they played. How dirty they was, how to juggle, to go back and forth. Okay, overcoming obstacles, prioritizing. They said they want to see where it goes. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to see where it goes. Just be rational and consider what it cites you is right here. Don't be hoodwinked and or bamboozled. Okay, but they want to see where it goes. I don't know what you want. I know you got a companion that's overcoming obstacles, having new ideas. Want to see where it goes. I know that's right. What's this thirst for adventure? What's this thirst for adventure? What's the thirst for adventure? Master of Disguise. Role play. Somebody want to do a little role play? Master of Disguise. Thirst for adventure. Somebody not showing. That's that player. Remember I said that Knight of Cups energy? Putting on a mask. It says Master of Disguise. Unexpected windfall. Thirst for adventure. I feel like soon as somebody gets some money, they might show who they really is. Or if you was waiting on some money, it's on the way. Thirst for adventure. Somebody needs some money to get away. Somebody being cold or cold towards somebody. They want to help them get away. Somebody being cold towards somebody that have helped them get away or will help them get away. And that's so sad. That means they just using them. King and Queen of Pentacles is right here. Right up under each other. No more room. Get dirty. Unexpected windfall. It might be a spouse that's telling another spouse that, hey, if you get some more bills, you're gonna have to go get another job or something. You're gonna have to get dirty. Somebody's spouse, and it's on the feminine energy or companion, have a splackavili. And I feel like this splackavili is a younger person. While this person is out working, then their spouse got the splackavili. But that's part of being revealed, right? Somebody definitely could be making a decision, calling judgment. Yeah, on the Two of Cups. Happiness over everything. Happiness over everything. Calling judgment. Spirit say, even if you are at risk of losing a relationship, right there, remember that you are loved. You can always make new memories, right? We know that the nostalgic, the memories, that the part that you missing them or they missing you, that's the part that hurt the most. That's why Spirit said that's what you need to do. Remember, happiness over everything. Take care of yourself. Guard your boundaries. So you can get the victory. 6-6. Ooh, 666. Resist temptation. Somebody need to resist temptation out here thirsting for adventure. Look. The joke of the fool. The beginning of the story. That's what Spirit said. Remember, make new memories. This is just the beginning. Beginning of the story. What do you want to create? 666, resist temptation. Resist temptation. Let's see, virtuous the saints. The virtuous, and we would say resist temptation right before we get to the saints about this virtuousness. Who is this saint? Who is the saints? Who is the saints? Okay. So far we got Four of Cups. We got Cancer. We got Queen of Cups. We got Scorpio. Saints. Is it any more saints out here? We got Sagittarius, Knight of Wands, and Gemini. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. Whew. Geminis came out with the saints. Okay, because when the saints go marching in, I know I want to be in that number. Who's coming out is the saints, strong Sag. Sag, if you was waiting on some money, or if anybody was waiting on some money, 9 of Wands flew right over unexpected windfall. 9-9, lifestyle change. Enough for a lifestyle change. Okay. Any more saints? Any more saints? Okay. Leo said, don't leave them out. Your lover or Leo said, don't leave them out there, saint. We just appear to be opposites. It's some ops that they really love you. Look, they love to hate you. Who is the Aints? Yeah, who is the Aints? Who is the Aints? Oh, could be any air sign. Strong Gemini, so we got a Saints of Doppelganger, Master of the Skies. Somebody just always challenging a situation. What's my water? Oh. Oh, excuse me. We getting all through this because it's almost over. It's almost over, y'all. Ooh. Took my breath away. These Aints don't want to move around, causing challenges. Look, 5 of Swords. That's okay. Spirit say you got something for them. These Aints lying, cheating, and sneaking. Can't outsmart Spirit. Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This ain't trying to sell you a fairy tale. This ain't trying to cause you illusions. This ain't trying to ruin your reputation. Yeah, that's why somebody's companion had the bright idea, like, I can feel it coming in the air. Death around the corner if I keep this up. Who think they above? Ooh, full of promise. Ace of Cups and engagement ring. I don't know. Who think they above reproach? Can't be told nothing. Look, this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy, Leo energy. Somebody's very defensive. Somebody that use sex as a weapon. Somebody that's into manipulation. Somebody that's into power over peace. Somebody that try to use what they got to get what they want. Can't tell her nothing. Go in one ear, come out the other. But she could tell you, though. I bet she could tell you. Mm-hmm. Look, I told you she could tell you. 3 of Swords. But reproach, you can't tell them nothing. It's Leo. This Leo or this Cancer or this friend or this brother or this sister, cousin, auntie, single mother, single father. Can't tell them nothing. But they could tell you, though. Daughter, son. Who is this? You can't tell nothing. Libra. Somebody that's jealous. Somebody that they might have a little money they own self and they still jealous. Don't you? That's them haves and have-nots. Them ain'ts. That's that ain't. Right? Or not. Has not. They want to hold it over your head. They jealous and you don't even, they got more than you and they jealous. That's what got them stuck in a situation. Trying to keep you stuck in a situation. They'd rather not feed you just so you won't have nothing. Won't even buy you a 3-piece of chicken. Jealous. Jealous. Who dedicated to you? Oh, somebody is dedicated to getting back to your past lover, past friend, school friend. Somebody that you have pleasures with, somebody you close to. We got Scorpio, we got any fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody, I asked who is dedicated to you, and it says somebody want to take a stand. Somebody might be taking a stand about a relationship over the next couple of days, showing you exactly how dedicated that they are. The 5 of Pentacles, they not about to play. Somebody you're close to. Somebody you have a childlike connection with, you have fun with. Somebody that other than pleasure and fun, I feel like it hasn't been much more than that. And somebody's maybe about to show you that they want more. Like, take a stand. Hey, I don't want to just sleep with you. Somebody might be ready to level this commitment up. Oh, we got look. Tell you, somebody might be ready to level up a commitment. Real bad. Who is embarrassed? Somebody's embarrassed. Why they embarrassed? Or why they gonna be embarrassed? They start putting in effort, whoever this is. So if your companion walk away, oh my God, because it's that 8 of Cups energy, the walk away energy. Somebody that's walking away from a 10 of Pentacles energy is going to be embarrassed. Of course embarrassed. Walking away from a 10 of Pentacles to what? To a 4 of Pentacles. To a 4 of Pentacles. Spirit say they better use their head. Somebody about to be embarrassed. Money situation, police situation, putting in effort, force, excessive force. Ooh, look what's under the deck. They gonna be embarrassed, ruined. Ain't they gonna go to the has-nots. They go be embarrassed. Wow. Wow. They gotta prioritize. Oh, look, we got instant. Man, somebody could be going straight to, yeah, with a gun, with a pow pow, strong force. I told you somebody better prioritize. Let's get up out of that. Somebody go be embarrassed. That's like being seen on the news, front page news action. Okay, front page news action. Too many memories. Memories play a part in this situation. Let's see. Let's pull out. Set them out when I get them out. Letters. Spirituals we need to see about these saints and these ain'ts. The saints and the ain'ts. The saints and the ain'ts. Shows we need to see about the saints and the ain'ts. Ooh. Gift almost fell on the floor, but it didn't though. Saints and the ain'ts. That fell on the floor. Saints and the ain'ts. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, I read book me. Somebody keeping tabs on somebody. Somebody lying. Somebody reading somebody. Somebody gonna have to pay for it. Look, somebody want to spin the block. They gonna want to pay for it. Look, connection. Somebody want to spin the block, make a connection. They gonna have to pay. Okay, be aware. They probably. Too many memories. We got 80s baby, and we got Buick right here. Mississippi, burning in Alabama. Somebody letting it burn. Somebody letting it burn. Let's see. Oh, spelling bee, sports, and acting. Every time I see spelling bee, you know, that make me feel like somebody's speaking something over somebody or acting in a certain way. But MK mind control, speaking over somebody. So be aware. Somebody could be speaking over a divine feminine. Be aware. We got Hawaii right here. Oh, and treasure chest, a taboo treasure chest. Oh, blessings trying to get through though. Somebody about to get another tat or think they want to get another tat, feeling like another tat. We got Japan out here. We got some kind of gift, electric gift. Somebody might be trying to give somebody the gift of electricity. I don't know. Look, we got a real one out here again. Somebody schooling somebody. A real one getting schooled, or somebody schooling a real one. Because remember, we talked about that high priestess, somebody going back getting that real advice, right? Somebody going back getting that real advice because they see themselves leading straight to death, right? They said they seen death around the corner. I see death around the corner. Somebody getting some real advice though about what happened. Or somebody really want to know what happened. We got California. We got cold feet, cold hearts, hot feet. That's that runner energy. Somebody running because they don't have no love for that situation no more. Look, blessings trying to get through. It's on and popping. Somebody could be tall, but it's a divine dime. Somebody needs to know. Divine dime. They running because they got a cold heart. Let them go. Let them go. I know they missing you. You missing them too. But we got to rehabilitate our minds, right? If it don't mind, it don't matter. We got a dough boy or somebody that like to bake. Some dough coming in. That's windfall money again. Spirit say, get your shine on inside and out. And when you do, make sure you tip the ArcanaAngel. Everything is in the description box. If you want to give your girl a divine dime, we got we got social media. Somebody could be a social media influence. Somebody could watch a lot of social media. You could be about to get a divine dime on social media. Okay, somebody, it could be about a hostage situation. Somebody got beef with somebody. It could be somebody that's crushing on somebody, checking somebody out, or somebody that's checking somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody playing a game or something. Social media. The social media is important, and we got and remember Spirit had told us in that video, I think that was yesterday, no, the last video I did, I don't know what date I did it, but it was some meditations in there. The yeah, wake up from a beautiful nightmare. Somebody is woke up from a beautiful nightmare. Italy could be specific. So I was gonna pull a finance card, and then since that spell card did come out and protect your loved ones came out, I was gonna pull and see where we can use, what energy we can use to protect ourselves before we leave this place, the good place. Here's what we need to see. We are at the threshold of a beneficial time. I know a lot of people try to oppose us, the saints versus the ain'ts, the saints versus the saints, the ain'ts versus everybody. Judgment is upon us. You said neutral is not an option. You gotta pick a side. Ain't no time for frauds. He said, be true to yourself and build a strong foundation on that contract. And it might look different from what you thought it was going to look like. So Spirit said, don't worry about that part. Spirit shows what we need to see to give us something good to meditate on, to ground, to envision, to picture. Let's see. Do wealthy people have to spend all their money to feel wealthy? No, that's silly. Spend a cent, do they? Oh, you so have it, man. Till this time, namaste.